All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you had a good week, and I hope you have a better weekend. Okay, so may or may not notice, but Mrs. Gimpy is walking around. She's been warned. The camera is on, and we're streaming, so you see things flying around and stuff. She's working on crafting and looking for parts and that kind of stuff. But anyway, hello, everybody in chat. And before I forget, good afternoon, Veronica.
Good afternoon, Gimpy, and hello, everyone. Have a great stream.
Okay, and hello, everybody in chat. Vegan, Vukrals, Lurkers, other people. Happy Saturday. And hello, Mickey.
Your
Who's
next
been disturbed.
break is in 1 hour.
He was sleeping so peacefully until Mrs. Gimpy woke him up. Like I said, she is walking around doing stuff. See how long he stays there. We'll see how long he stays. But anyway, yes, he's awake. He's awake. Archives, welcome to the stream. Anyway, stream schedule today, and the tongue was out. Not when he was sleeping, it wasn't. It was actually, I was looking at it before. His tongue actually wasn't out when he was sleeping. When he was sleeping. It might be, is it out now? Maybe a little bit. It's hard to tell, but I think it is. But anyway, so hashtag not a screenshot. Proof. See, there we go. Stream schedule. Today we're going to play some X4 Foundations with the Star Wars Interworlds mod, which has got a big update earlier this week, so we'll be taking a look at that today, of course. Tomorrow's Sunday, so we're doing some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous all day. First half of the stream is campaign stuff. We can be the Dwarven Crusader Angel, who's currently in Act 5, early Act 5, and then the second half of the stream will be the Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLC with your group 10. Monday. Crap, what was it? Monday is... We'll be playing a game this week, a new one. Where's my reminder? Monday. Monday, we're going to take a look at a game called Dark Envoy. D-A-R-K space E-N-V-O-Y, in case you don't understand my accent. Dark Envoy. It is an RPG, turn-based, I believe, and we'll be taking a look at, I think it's fantasy slash cyberpunk type stuff. So again, we'll take a look at that on Monday. Tuesday is Baldur's Gate 3 probably. Wednesday, Total War Pharaoh. Thursday could be Troop, could be Baldur's Gate, could be Starfield, because we were supposed to do it on Starfield today, but we might do it on Thursday instead, make up for it. And then Friday, we're back to Celeste multiplayer with Jeff Hobo and Hurricane. Music too loud? Turn down just a little. And the music we're listening to is actually from Star Wars The Old Republic. Because, why? Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter. Oh, sorry. This is the reason why we're listening to the soundtrack. Or the soundtrack from Star Wars The Old Republic. Because the Star Wars mod for X4 has Star Wars music in it. Unfortunately, the vast majority of it gets picked up by Twitch and YouTube. And as a result, I will get dinged, or I could get dinged, and I don't want to. So we don't listen to the music in the mod or the game. Instead, we listen to it here, which is playing on my MP3 player, Winamp. And the way we have it set up is you guys can hear it while the stream is live, but it doesn't get recorded. So Twitch and YouTube don't know about it, basically. It's the way it really works. Or at least doesn't make it into recording, so nobody gets in trouble that way. It's just live. Now, if I get caught playing it live, we'll see. But usually, even then, the music from Star Wars: The Old Republic doesn't trigger anything on YouTube or Twitch because it's all been vetted by LucasArts LucasArts and Electronic Arts and that kind of stuff, who control the rights to Star Wars: The Old Republic. So they don't usually have an issue with the music being up on videos and stuff. Usually. And they probably won't on this one either. Even if it was. But again, they're not going to hear it, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, there's an explanation on the music stuff. Also, later on today, we're going to do a giveaway for a $25 Steam gift card. We'll do another one tomorrow as well. If you have any questions on how the giveaways work, feel free to ask. And that won't be happening for a few hours still. But anyway, so stick around again. If you have questions, ask away. Boland P, welcome to the stream. Okay, I think that's it. It's all the important stuff. I'm sure I'll think of something later. But we should get started. It's only a 6-hour day. So again, we'll go over it, what's in the mod stuff in a second, once it gets loaded. Okay, so X4 Foundation is this. We've been waiting for an update for the Interworlds mod basically since the beginning of the year when the last DLC for X4 came out. Why do you have to wait for that? Because the way the mod works is you need all of the DLCs from X4. So if you don't have all of them, you can't use this mod. Just keep that in mind. I don't know if I have a mod for this. Do I? Or do I have a link? Just a second. Let me see if I have a link. I thought I set up a link for this. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It was very bad. I agree. Can't let you guys be seeing all the stuff I'm doing in the background. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Sorry, editing. Hey, I'm only using one mod here. Go me. As far as I know, I'm only using one mod. How dare I do things? I don't know, Gray. How dare I do it? The bot is working. I know the bot is working. I just used the wrong command. Apparently I used the wrong one again. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a whisper? I think this one's a whisper. Which I'm not sure if it works or not. For some reason, somehow whispers got broken with the mod. Not sure why. Yep, it's a whisper. So, just a second. Anyway, if you need information about the Interworlds mod, there's a link there in chat there. I guess I could break it. What's the benefit of using a separate streaming PC? What's the benefit? Well, in theory, it allows your streamer to run more smoothly. The main benefit is the general idea is that your gaming computer gets to just worry about gaming, and that's pretty much it. The streaming computer does all the streaming stuff. Like in this case, it would be, normally. I'm not really doing a true dual setup for streaming because it's not working quite the way I'd hoped it would. But I'm still using a dual PC setup. My streaming, your game was about 3 cores that we'll use. What? So many teething problems, yes. So anyway, gaming computer. It gets to focus just on gaming. It doesn't have to worry about the streaming stuff. However, in my case right here is I'm actually streaming from my gaming computer. Why? Because I don't have a capture card in my gaming PC, and the way you're usually supposed to do a dual PC setup is you have a capture card in your gaming computer that sends all the info over to your streaming PC. But I don't have a capture card. I was using another method, which is using the network. Your local network, you can do it as well, and I was using that, but there was just a little bit of hiccups here and there that I didn't really like, and so yeah. So I've gone back to sort of streaming and gaming from one PC, but I'm still using the PC game or the PC computer for different things like monitoring chat. The bot is running from that computer. The dog cam is running from that computer. And the thing is that what we're doing is we're taking the dog cam and sending it over to the gaming computer. And the gaming computer is, looking at the dog cam that way. So we're doing that. So there you go. Streaming game fighting over the, yes, some light CPU. Right. Yeah, it's like if you have, here's the thing, is the first 10 years or so when I was streaming, I did everything from one computer. And I was one computer, 2 monitors. And it works perfectly fine. There's no issue with it, really. The only time it becomes an issue is maybe your PC crashes and then everything is, offline. That happened to me maybe a handful of times in 6 years. Nothing to worry about. In all honesty, nothing to worry about. And the PC was strong enough, had enough RAM, had enough CPU power, had enough disk space, fast enough to and this stuff. And plus I upgraded it over 10 years too, different things like throwing in SSD, upgrading the graphics card, that kind of stuff. So over 10 years, the PC was slightly updated. No real hiccups until about a year or two ago when the games I'm playing are a little bit more CPU intensive, memory intensive, that kind of stuff. And then we start running into issues a little bit. And all that really means is don't play those games. Stay the games that I know I'm good with, which is fine. However, earlier this year, I finally upgraded the computer because it's getting old. It's older now. So it's time for an update or an upgrade. So I got an upgrade, and that's what the gaming computer is now. And it's more than strong enough to handle any games that I'm playing and stream at the same time. So we're back to basically where I was 10 years ago with a little adjustment. Again, still using the streaming computer for bot purposes, dog cam, chat, that kind of stuff. Basically streaming related stuff over there. I don't really use it for gaming anymore. I could, because there's plenty of games on there that I could play, but why? It's just a matter of copying them over from one PC to the other if I want to play them to the new one. So dual PC setups, I know that's what all the professionals say that you're supposed to do, but you don't have to. If you're looking and getting into streaming, you only have one PC. As long as it can handle what you're playing and running OBS or whatever streaming software you're running, you're good. You really are. The only thing I can suggest is if you're going to do one PC setup, get 2 monitors, especially if you're going to try to be watching chat, because you can't watch chat, play a game at the same time with one monitor. You just can't do it. So, unless you're watching on a tablet or a phone, watching chat that way, but yeah, don't do that. So use old PC for personal gaming servers now. Old PC for personal gaming servers. Could. That actually didn't occur to me. But yes, you could. For games like, let's say Conan or whatever games require, multiplayer, set up a server on your older PC, have those run the servers for games like, say, Conan or Project Zomboid or whatever games you need for multiplayer stuff. And use it tablet is not that comfortable. Well, it depends on what you're doing. I'm actually using a tablet too. I use a tablet to basically control the stream. Like when I want to watch Dogcam, I can just hit a button on the tablet and it turns it off or it turns it back on. I use it to switch scenes, for the stream. And it does some other stuff too. It's, again, if you're looking to get into streaming, you want to use a tablet or your phone to help control the stream and stuff, highly recommend Touch Portal, TOUCH space PORTAL. It runs on Android, probably runs on Apple as well, I would guess, but I know for a fact it runs on Android, and I highly suggest it. The free version is okay, but if you're going to be serious about it, pay the 10 or 15 bucks, whatever it is. I don't remember what it was, but it's well worth the price because it allows you to do a bunch of stuff, especially if you want to get creative and you're not afraid to do a little bit of scripting or basic programming type stuff. Not using a brain implant. No, I wish I was. Who doesn't have 2 monitors now, especially when left over after trading for a new one? Mrs. Gimpy only has 1 monitor. She only needs 1 monitor. Most people don't need 2 monitors. Your average computer user, I don't think, needs 2 monitors. And why would you? Unless computing is your business or your occupation, I don't think you need more than 1 monitor. A mono monitor. Yes. Welcome back to Spiridor. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't know what to do because most people, if they're playing video games, that's all they're doing. I mean, a lot of people don't multiplayer or do multiplayer as much as you think they do. Mrs. Gimpy, she is, she plays video games and she's fine, but when she's playing video games, she's not doing anything else. When she's checking her emails and stuff, she's not gaming at the same time. She's not trying to do more than one thing at a time. She's just one. She's a one screen person. You browse on one, you watch shows on another. Well, see, that's just issues there. Second monitor distracts you from playing your games. There you go. Hey, Ninja, welcome back. Game on one monitor and watching a stream on the second. And again, you got to remember, this is a very different type of crowd. You're not the average computer users. You guys may think you're average, but you're not. If you're playing games and watching something on a second monitor or vice versa, doing that, you're not an average computer user. Trust me, you're not. You may think you are, but you're not. So, I play light games like Euro Trip Simulator on one, show on the other. Well, again, most people don't do that. That's a gamer thing. That's not a typical person thing. Playing is also not super intensive most of the time. There you go. See, when I'm gaming and I'm not streaming, I am just gaming. I have the second monitor up and I have Discord up because I have my own Discord to monitor, and I watch emails coming in. That's it. And even then, when I'm gaming, I'm not really paying attention to that stuff. I'm focused on what I'm doing. And now when I'm streaming, I've got game on one monitor and watching you guys on the other, and dog cam and other stuff. It's all stream related stuff. So, like I said, when I'm not streaming, I'm pretty much only use one monitor, unless I have reasons to switch between the two, which if I do, it's usually stream related. So, getting ready for streaming. So, you listen to streams while you game. A lot of people do. And I used to listen to streams while I was working, because I usually when I'm working on a computer, I need background noise of some kind, and it was either listen to music or listen to streams, and it was just whatever I felt like doing that day. So anyway, hey Grim, welcome back. So enough of that. Let's get started.